20,000 estudyante ang kailangang mag-retake ng admission test sa West Visayas State University. Ito ay matapos makumpirma na nagkaroon ng exam leak noong March 10. Kaugnay niyan, makakausap natin si Dr. Joselito Villaruz, ang presidente ng West Visayas State University. Magandang tanghali po sa inyo, Doc. Salamat po sa oras.
Magandang tanghali, Cheryl. Thank you.
Apo, Doc, ano po ba yung eksaktong nag-leak? Test questions lamang po ba ito o may kasamang mga sagot na?
Well, based on our preliminary investigation, the items that leaked are actually exam questions, no answers. Perhaps the answers were already provided by someone na kumuha ng leak, no? But apparently, the items that came out was 90 out of 120 items.
Mhm. So, paano po nakumpirma na nagkaroon nga po ng admission test leak?
Well, somebody, a concerned citizen, submitted to my office a letter of complaint together with the screenshots of the examinations, and we had it compared with the test booklets that we administered last March 10, 2024.
March 10 lamang po yung exam. So,
Yes,
wala pa pong resulta.
We held on to the results indefinitely as of this time because we have decided that we will re-administer the examination.
Oh. Pero kung ano po, pero of course, I'm sure curious pa rin po kayo, 'di ba, Doc, kung ano po yung magiging result po noong exam. Kung talagang lahat 100% pumasa ba? Gaano katataas yung score?
Yes, definitely. We are still running the test results, but it will now be for the institution's reference only. And we are continuing our investigations to get to the bottom of this.
May impormasyon na po ba tayo kung sino po itong pasimuno nito? Posible po ba kayang inside job? May mga CCTV rin po ba kayong tinitingnan ngayon?
Well, the university has immediately created a fact-finding committee and a preliminary investigation was conducted. And we have requested the assistance of the National Bureau of Investigation to help us with the identification kung sino man ang pasimuno nito.
Pero meron na po ba kayong
As of this time,
suspect?
wala pa po. So we really do not know whether it is internal or external to the university because we conducted a pilot testing of this examination in two independent senior high school classes in the region.
Paano po ba ang sistema ng pag-e-exam po para makapasok po sa inyong universidad?
Yes, over the years, we have conducted a West Visayas State University college admission test. It's somewhat similar to the University of the Philippines college admission test because of a very competitive programs that we offer. So, even if we have a foolproof system, there will always be individuals who would have the interest, their own personal interest above that of the university. So we really don't know at this time until after the investigation is completed. But rest assured that I assure the public that we will get into to the bottom of this and we'll make individuals accountable for this particular breach in the integrity of the examination.
Meron po bang pagbabago sa sistema ng pag-e-exam po this year compared to the past years?
No,
it's the same.
we still hold on to the same procedure and processes in the preparation, in the printing, as well as in the administration of the examination. But apparently, it did not happen during the administration of the exam because the instrument that was nagkaroon ng screenshot, it was on the draft and the pilot testing stage or phase.
Ito pong higit na 20,000 na students na mag-retake. Hindi na po ba nila kailangang magparehistro ulit? Automatic na po ba na talagang lahat nung nag-exam nung March 10 kailangan mag-retake?
Yes, Cheryl. Now, we will only allow students who were previously registered and those who took the exam who will also be taking the exam. No need for another registration. because we have anyway the documents and the database for them.
Kailan po ang schedule ng exam ulit?
We have not specifically identified the date, but we have a proposed schedule which is around the second week of April of 2024.
Doc, marami po dun sa mga examinees din, ano? Galing pa talaga sa malalayong lugar at gumastos pa ng pamasahe at accommodation para po sa exam. Kaya ang pakiusap po nila, baka pwedeng maglaan ng testing center outside Iloilo Province sa gagawing retake. Is this something that you're considering?
Yes, Cheryl, if you look at the advisory that the Office of the President has released last Friday night, I suppose, we will be identifying testing centers in the strategic locations where our test takers will be taking the examination. In fact, we are using now data analytics to identify which of these areas will most probably be identified as a site for our testing. Of course, the university will still remain as a major testing site, including our external campuses, but definitely we will have testing centers in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao.
Isasama niyo po ba, magfo-focus din po ba, part of the investigation, ay titignan kung sino doon sa mga estudyante ang nakinabang? I'm sure hindi naman po lahat ng 20,000 mahigit na nag-exam nakinabang po doon sa leak, ano? Or guilty of using that leak. Makikita po ba yun sa investigasyon, Doc?
Well, it might be difficult, Cheryl, to specifically identify those who took advantage of the examination. But if we look at the examination in general, perhaps we can see whether there is really a leak or not based, and perhaps the percentage of the takers who really benefited from the leakage. So meron tayo dun mga changes in the normal curve of the distribution of students who took the examination. So medyo dito sila sa matataas na proportion. So but in terms of really identifying who really made it, we really cannot tell unless we do perhaps triangulation with our data on the senior high school probably grades or general weighted average, and the results of the interview that we will be conducting, perhaps we can question those who had very high scores and yet poorly performed in their senior high school years.
Naitanong ko po yun kasi syempre, it shows a lot po sa personalidad ng estudyanteng tatanggapin nyo po. At kung ma-identify yun, di syempre makaka-apekto po yan sa pag-accept nyo po dito sa mga estudyanteng ito.
Opo, I think that is also the real purpose why we also have to delve deeper into the data that we have collected, and it is available to us. We will let the public know what the result of our analysis also on what has happened and what has transpired. But nanghihingi po kami ng pasensya actually sa public and the parents, especially the students who took the exam and had to retake it again.
Sa West Visayas State University po ba, ilang beses nag-e-exam? Isang beses lamang po ba ang schedule sa isang taon?
Yes, we only have one schedule for the exam. We do not have another schedule for the exam. So it's going to be a make or break for those who really would like to get into our programs.
At ilan po lang ang kayang tanggapin ng West Visayas State University for the coming school year?
For the coming school year, for the freshman year, I think our numbers would range from around 4,000 to 5,000.
So talagang,
across all campuses.
Opo, so talagang masikip po ang labanan, ano po?
Yes po, especially for our flagship programs, nursing, education, and although medicine is a postgraduate program, very competitive din po. And students getting into medicine do not take the WIBSU-CAT, but they take the NMAT instead.
Marami pong salamat sa inyong oras, West Visayas State University President Dr. Joselito Villaruz. Magandang tanghali po.